All right. Screen. And this here, I guess. Yes, that makes sense. Let's put that here. All right, let's open up the chat. All right, bon matin tout le monde, good morning. Bon matin, bon matin. So let's get ready to start this simulation. Can I just got people confirm that they hear me correctly? Is the sound okay? Est-ce que vous m'entendez bien? Just confirm that before we get started. Looks like no one's hearing me. Okay. Hear you loud and clear. Okay, perfect. Thank you, guys. Excellent. All right, so I need a date. Give me a date in 2019 or first quarter of 2020. So first date that comes up, we're gonna take that one. So just post a date anywhere in 2019. All right, so January 22nd, 2019. Okay, let's try that. So 219, hold on, wait a minute. June, January 22nd is a Tuesday, so we're gonna take the 21st. So to get a week, right? So let's start with 10,000. Yes, okay. New York close. That we're gonna go to 400 leverage. Spread, we're gonna use fixed because sometimes just that software is just retarded. So we're gonna use an average, let's say a 0.07, let's say. Okay. We want, let's say, I don't know, 300 days back. Start simulation, baby. Oops. Oh yeah, okay, I need to share the screen. Share this, I guess. Share. Okay. So let's do chart. So we're gonna use the 15, 30 minute. So sorry guys, I'm gonna get this thing rolling pretty quick. I don't set up my chart before starting the simulation because last time I did that, I had people telling me that I did simulate it before and that's why I had some wins. So anyway, so that's why I'm doing it live in front of you. Hey, good morning, Ellie. Bon matin à tous. Donc, la raison pourquoi je ne prépare pas mon chart, comme je disais d'avance, c'est que la dernière fois que j'ai fait ça, ben, il y a des gens qui pensaient que je l'avais fait d'avance, que j'avais déjà simulé le truc, c'est pour ça que j'avais des wins après wins, fait que, regarde, à cette heure, on le fait en live. All right, donc, let's do this. So, let's open this. Open, 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 and open. All right, so close this. So now, do you guys see the chart or just that little screen? I guess you only see that little screen, right? Let me stop sharing. I'm gonna share this here. Yes, that should be better now. All right. Can you guys see, you see the chart, right? You guys see the chart? Yes, all right, perfect. Do you also see this little square that has the buy and sell button on it? Just want to make sure that everyone sees everything. Oops. Chart. Okay. Yes, okay, perfect. Excellent. All right, the only thing that it's not super cool with this software is, oh man, Seriously, man, I thought it wasn't there, this shit anymore. Oh, c'est pas sérieux. It wasn't there. Oh, I know why. I know why. Maybe because seriously. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna read magic key, delete, yes. Oh man, oh man. Okay, I swear to God, guys, this is gonna be the last time that this is gonna happen. I'm gonna now do my simulation into another broker I have that I don't have installed Magic Key because I don't know this window from Magic Key. I don't know why it keeps. Anyways, so sorry about that. So we're gonna have to restart that. Damn. New simulation. All right. So we said 2019. Sorry, guys. 2019. And we're gonna do January. We said January 21st. This is good. This is good. This is good. Sorry about that. We're gonna get started in just a few. All right. All right, part two. Part two. Share screen. All right. So chart 15, 30. So it always takes a couple minutes to get started here. It's the long part, but after that, when we are rolling, we're gonna be rolling. So weekly and monthly. All right. Oh, really? Why? Why? Okay, I'm just about to lose it. Oh man, oh man. I am so sorry, guys. This thing is driving me nuts right now. Okay, so let's do it with Hugo's way. Oh, it has it installed also. I don't get it. I just don't. Okay, so I uninstall it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm so sorry, guys. Soft Forex. I mean, if I take a look at it right now, I mean, Magic Key's not even installed on this, and it's still, I don't know, that's weird. Okay. Okay, so I think that next time I'm gonna get set up in advance, and if people think that I did it first, I mean, at this point, who gives a crap, right? So, because I hate losing time. So here, Magic Key's not even there. So, I mean, what's the problem? I don't get it. I just don't. Okay. So let's do this again. And if that square shows up, I mean, we're gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so all right, simulation over there. All right, new simulation. Let's do this again for the third time. January 21st, 10,000, New York time, 400 leverage, but we don't really use it, so who cares? Fixed 0.7. Okay, the third time is a charm, guys. Third time is a charm, hopefully. There we go. All right. So now let's move this there, share screen. All right, third time is a charm. Let's do this. Chart. Hopefully you guys are not to fall asleep, right? H1, H4, daily, weekly, and monthly. Open, 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 and open. All right, awesome. Let's close this. Template. It's maybe because I put this template. Hold on. If I do, let's say I do this. Okay, so we're gonna use that. All right, that's an old template. As you see, I got RSI and ADX, but I don't look at those. So we're just gonna use that for now. So not gonna have any problem. All right. So this template, use that template. All right, we have it. Right back. Finally, jeez. Here we go. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, now let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Whew. Okay, I hear like a teapot boiling. Hold on, what was that? I hear like a teapot boiling. Wow, yeah, man. I was fuming right now. Who's hearing the... Oh, it's my girlfriend who's passing the vacuum right now. Man, I can't believe those earbuds are catching that noise though. I'm sorry. Yeah. I hear annoying oh, sorry guys. Maybe if I don't use my AirPods, let's see if the sound is better. So let's try that. Is that better or worse? Is that better or worse? All good? No audio? You guys hear me, right? Yes, okay, perfect. So it's better like this? Okay, so we're gonna stay like that. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right, so let's get started. Okay, we got 50 people here, so that's good. So we're gonna have a great simulation. All right, so if you guys are new, don't worry. I'm gonna be flipping from French to English, trying to answering all questions, but you're not gonna miss anything. And we're gonna talk about price action. So of course, if you're a beginner and never heard anything about price action, you might be a little lost there. So of course, this is for people that already know a little bit, but I'm still gonna explain some basics, right? Donc, inquiétez-vous pas, je vais passer de français à anglais, je vais répondre à toutes les questions. Allons-y. Donc, let's start with the monthly chart. Looking at the monthly right now, I mean, monthly is trending bearish. We are creating the support here. So we'll see if we break that low. So if this low is breaking, as you see, the big wick here actually broke it, but we close above. So let's see if we can get a retracement up. Looking at the weekly right now, I mean, trending bearish, but right now, I mean, last week closed as a support, and we broke previous highs. So it makes sense that we're going to be continuing up at this point, right? So we are starting a new week. So let's see. I mean, this low, did it broke? Yeah, it broke kind of, but close above. So I mean, we confirm support on the weekly, on the daily now. So you see, I don't draw a lot of stuff right now because I mean we are on MT4 and it's pain in the butt to draw on this. But usually I would be placing lines for my daily support and resistance, you know. Donc d'habitude je vais marquer des lignes pour mes supports, mes résistances en daily. Là c'est juste parce que MT4 c'est de la merde pour dessiner les charts. Donc je vais me concentrer sur en daily puis en H4. Okay. So looking at daily right now, I mean, we were coming down, we created support here, and since then we're trending bullish right now. That is exactly what we got here. You know, this candle is this, right? So we are bullish at this time. So far yesterday, I mean, that was probably Friday. We didn't broke previous high. We didn't broke previous low. So let's see where we're going to go. But I think it makes sense that we're going to be continuing up at this point. Looking at H4. S'il y a des gens qui ont des questions en français spécifiques, gênez-vous pas. So looking at H4, God damn, where's the price? Here. Ready? There we go. Man, the price was lost in space. Okay, so looking at H4 right now, I mean, we were bullish. Oh man, what's up? I hate MT4, guys. I truly hate MT4. Oh man, you see this? Okay, so looking at H4 right now, I mean, we had a huge push up, and now we're retracing down to continue to move up. So now, I mean, we just need a bullish support to continue to move up, right? So that's on H4. I'm going to draw some zone here. So here we got this resistance. We got this support that got broken by right here. Next target here on the bullish on H4 would be here. Oh, that's the price. Where is that right now? So let's delete that. So let's see this here. I don't know why this indicator is there, but who cares? Okay, so this, and we're gonna get this right here. Let's clone those zones to H1, and let's take a look at H1. So the first day is always longer, you know, but after that, we're just gonna play with our zones. I'm not gonna redraw everything. Usually I redraw everything, but since we were working with MT4 right now, I will not redraw everything every time because it's just pain in the butt. Just gonna move those zones and that's it. So let's see what we got here. So this. All right. We got, that's 140, right? Where's 140? 140, 141, 141. Okay. So the line I'm placing right now, they are QPs. Okay, so quarter point theories, just another tool, you know, just another hints. So yeah. All right, let's clone this to the 30 minutes. Clone. Let's go check 30 minutes. All right, like I said, the first day it's always longer, but we're just about to get started here. All right, so looking good right now. Okay, so those zones make sense. We got a minor zone here. Yeah, I think if we can break this, probably gonna go retest that 500, retest the zone. So yeah, I think we had a big push up, now coming down. I think at this point, if we respect this support, yes, we can definitely start pushing up. Oh, but hold on. Here we need to move the time here. We are now, let's move to, yeah, I should have do this first, right? So 12 is 5 a.m. Okay, so 12 is 5 a.m. New York time. So the reason why I start the simulation there, it's because that's at the time that I start. Why is that, say, gold USD plus 12 pips? Because it's a back then a trade I did on gold, and I don't know why this indicator is stuck there. It's just like it's a glitch. So yeah. So all right, so this is 5 a.m. So you see how this QP had a huge problem to break. Look at this consolidation around this QP now. So now, knowing that we broke under this, I mean, let's move this zone. Just move this zone here. And we're gonna put another one right here. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Now we're gonna continue down. So where's the next here? That's 140, 148, 750. Oh, right on the dot. Rejecting 750. And where's 500? 500 right here. Let's clone those. Take a look at H1. Just gonna move those. We don't need those. There we go. All right, so H1 broke and closed above this zone. So now it definitely makes sense that we're going to be continuing our move down. And we got this resistance confirming. We kind of retest this. Now we had this engulfing bearish candle. We broke previous low, respected previous high. I think that right away we have a trade here. I think we have a trade opportunity. And yeah, you know what? That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So let's see what kind of stuff we got here. So we have, on a stop de 14 pips à peu près. Donc we have a stop of 14 pips. So I think it makes sense placing the stop above this candle and expecting price to move down and target next QP, you know. The only thing that's worrying me a little bit is that we close above that 750. But it should make sense though. So let's see. Okay, so let's go with, I'm going to use 1%. So let's risk 1%. We're going to put 14 pip stop. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use dynamic risk. So I can go up to 3%. So what I'm going to do is while price retracing up, I'm going to put probably 1 or 2 more entries if I have the opportunity. So by doing so, I'm going to reduce my stop loss and my TP is going to be better. QP is for quarter points theory. It's like even number, you know, it's like 25 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents, $1, right? Those are psychological level, you know. So and usually they're just hints, you know. So it gives you an idea, and there's some quarter point that they are reversals. So I'm not going to go through all this, but yeah, just to give you the idea here. All right, so let's do this here. So we took one entry. I'm gonna put this here and let's see if we retrace up a little bit. Hold on, let me pause that. I'm gonna open this window here and I'm gonna put that in pips and yes. All right, so let's play. So here, oh, it went too fast for me. So I wanted to, god damn it. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit more because I wanted to enter. So let's just rewind. Just rewind this here. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna take my entry. So now at this speed, I'm gonna be able to take my entry. So I'm gonna take, here we go, right here. I'm gonna take a second entry. So by doing so, the stop here is gonna be like 12 pips, right? So 12 pips, sell. I'm gonna take a third entry here and the stop's gonna be like 10 pips. So you see, I'm not even risking, well, now because I'm using percentage, but if I use fixed lot, I'm using less than my 3% I wanted to use, you know? So just because it's gonna be easier now. So yeah. So now let's see what's gonna happen. So now we can fast forward a little bit. So I'm gonna do 21 tick. So let's see now. And so I remember it's 5 a.m. right here, right? So it's 5 a.m. New York time. If price start to break that body candle, I'm gonna start closing position just to reduce my risk, right? But I took my trade based on the 30 minutes, so I will wait to see what is that 30 minutes gonna do. So right now the 15-minute just closed. So looking at the 15-minute, and I don't look a lot at the 15 minutes anymore because I had so many losses on 15 minutes that I try to stay away from 15 minutes. So 15 minutes close bullish, broke previous high. So yeah, it doesn't look good right now, you know, doesn't look good. So what I'm going to do is if we break this high, I'm going to start closing a position, right? Yeah, you know what? We're going to exit this one here and let's see. Whoa, 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 it's pushing hard. So let's go back to the 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna exit this one here because we're breaking that candle, breaking that body candle. And I'm gonna wait for that 30-minute to close to see what I'm gonna do with my last position. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I guess we are out of there. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we did here. So you see, I was risking 3% and we lost 2.3%, you know? So that's the goal, man. That's the goal. When you have trade going against you, you need to reduce your risk, you know? You need to make sure you're gonna lose less than what you wanted to lose. So I guess my idea of the quarter points was making sense. The 750 is usually a reversal point, but I was like, yeah, I need to keep that in note. So now looking at price, we'll see if we come back in this range here. This is a no trade zone because this is goat shit. Donc, il faut comprendre une chose que si on revient dans cette zone-là, c'est un no trade zone. Okay. Second chance. Why would you take a buy there though, or was this to show risk management? Why would you take a buy? I didn't take a buy, I took a sell. so, so I don't know. I don't know where you saw a buy here. It was a sell. It was a sell because I mean we create a resistance here. We retest here. We broke and closed under this zone. This candle retest. This candle close and form resistance by breaking also previous low. So I mean it made sense that we're continuing down. The only thing that we close above 750 and 750 can be a reversal zone. So so that was a little. I don't like to call those mistakes. I like to call them learnings. So I think that's the learning I need to do. So yeah, so that was just joined. Wasn't safer to wait till it break the candle low instead? Yes. Yes, but the problem is when you do this, I mean, your stop now is going to be like what, 20-ish pips stop. Your confirmation is this confirmation. But the thing that I forgot to mention though is this is a doji. Usually I consider those as a write-off candle. So technically, if this doji is not there, I mean, I don't have my resistance. So I think I moved too fast into that trade, to be honest. And the other thing is 5 a.m. Usually my chart is not drawn at this time. I mean, I come to the chart at 5. So technically I will enter a trade around 5:30, the first one. So I should, you know, I should do the same thing here. So, but that's okay. Can you repeat how much you risk? It's going to be recorded so you can watch it again, but I basically risked 3 position of 1%, and we lost 2.3, which is pretty good. I think it was a good risk management. What's the risk manager calculator are you using? Magic Key. Stat trade, reverse trade. Yes. Red pack and bootcap are very beneficial. Yes, it's really basic stuff, but yes, it does. It's what was one of the first one I had, you know, and I think for like $100 or something, it was pretty decent. But there's a lot more than that. Okay, so let's continue here. So let's see if we can break. If we can break and close above this zone, now we're gonna change direction. But again, there's no trade in this zone here. So let's take a look at H1. Yeah. I like H1 in 30 minutes. You see now this candle is coming back down. It is, now it's going to be 6 a.m. Boom. So now it's 6 a.m. New York time. This candle closed bullish in this zone. So at this time, there's no buy, there's no sells. I'm not interested into taking a trade into this bullshit. Okay. So H1 just formed support in a very bearish trending market. Okay, so now trying to take a buy, I mean, it's very hard because I mean you're going to trade against the trend. The only way that buy is going to be valid is if we break those. If we break this and close above this, now we can look at a change of direction because the higher time frame are bullish, right? So I mean, it would make sense, but until we break this, there's no buys, you know. So yeah. So let's see how it goes. Let's see if we can give our trade a second chance.
Sell.
So this is 6 a.m. So Maybe we're a little too early in that trade. I think I was too excited. Probably feel like George Russell driving the Mercedes today. That's why I'm leaving early at 12. We got the race, a Formula One race. So it's gonna be exciting, man. This kid is driving the Benz for the first time. All right, so 30 minutes gonna close in. Let's fast forward a little bit. All right. Are we allowed to participate as speaker on this simulation? I mean, if you have questions, yes. I mean, can go ahead. But we'll try not to interfere too much because, like I said, I want to get this simulation done by 12. So, okay, so this is 6:30. Donc, il est 6h30 AM, heure de New York. So basically, I mean, right now, support was formed. We're breaking into this zone again. So far, no buys, no sells. We're still in that goat shit. I mean, doesn't make sense to take a trade right now. Let's see how it goes. You need to be really patient, guys. You need to be really patient. That's something I didn't do earlier. So you got to be very, very patient. If close bearish, we can sell. No, because we are in the goat shit. So you don't want to trade in this. That's like 15 pips. You know, I mean, it's too tight of a range. And you see looking left, you see how much trouble we get on the left side. So Kindle, when Kindle prints, they always going to look left to see what happened in the past. And yeah, this is goat shit. You see, we're having a trouble right now. Now we just broke and closed above the zone by a tiny thing. So right now, we need to wait for support to be formed, and we're going to be able to take a buy. But until then, I mean, there's no buy so far, you know. So the only other way I'm going to look at this, if we maybe if we can, okay, that's an idea. Okay, if you want to try an impulse, but like I said, I don't do impulse trade when I'm in a range like this. But there's another idea. Sometimes what we're going to do, you can wait for the price to come down, and when it start back up again and it breaks that previous high, you can take an entry, put your stop under. So that would be an impulse. But usually impulse works best when it's trending market, and this is not trending, you know, just like it's getting out of the gold shit. So I prefer to wait. And if I miss the move, I miss the move. You got to be okay with that. Sasha, you're not worried on 141, 150? Yes, that's why I'm waiting. Yeah, because this minor resistance here. But this, as you see, this was a fake out, right? So this was a fake out. So we got to wait. We got to wait for support. And yeah. I'm missing one line here. Missing the 250 line. You see, so people that were thinking they were missing the move and they jump into a buy when this candle broke, I mean, you just got stopped now because it broke previous low, right? So you got to be very careful, very patient. So now this candle is going to be closing in 8 minutes and it's flipping bullish. Ooh, pretty big move. So again, no FOMO, guys. Don't go crazy when you see move like this. Don't jump into the candle just because it's moving fast. You're gonna destroy your account, you know. So, all right. So 8 o'clock. This is NY open. Okay. So this is NY open, and you see how we rejected that QP right on the dot, right? So now we create a new high. So now we got to wait for support to be formed. So let's retest this and come back up. Well, we might just continue pushing up and we might be missing the move also. So, but now what I see, if we can retest, because now it's 8 o'clock, right? So in this kind of timing, I would be more open to give a chance to an impulse entry, okay? Meaning that if we're coming down and after that we start breaking this high at 8:30, I mean, or close to 8:30, it would make sense. NY open volume is going to give the volume to push up. So that would be a kind of an impulse entry I would be willing to take because timing is everything. Wow, look at this. Man, can you imagine people that bought at the top right now? Whew, they are flipping. So look around like 8:23, price gonna start moving pretty quick. Volume start kicks in. So now 8:30, boom. So 8:30, we close bearish. So there's no buy, there's no sells. So now the best option will be for price to come create a support around here or even come lower, create support around like 9:30 and we ride the NYC open candle. So that can be the other idea here. So you see how we need to be very patient, you know? Let's take a look at H1. Just want to take a look at H1 very quick. So H1 here, yeah, okay. H4. H4 is trying to create a support here, but it's not closed yet, so we don't know. So support was formed, I mean, resistance was formed on H4. So we'll see. Maybe it's a fake out. Is there any news? Oh, well, 11:30. Okay, we're gonna be done by then. Okay. Let's go back to the 30 minutes. All right, so you see, for people that had FOMO here, I mean, you got destroyed, you know. So now we are back in this goat shit. So this was a fake out, you know. So now we're back in this goat shit. So can we sell? That's a question. Can we sell or can we buy? No, excellent. Good answer, guys. Good answer. Just gonna be patient again. Okay. So usually I'm gonna wait. I try to do a move around like 9:30 and 10 if I didn't have my move during pre-New York or New York Open. So that's the last time it's gonna have a push. It's around this time right now. So let's see now. We're rejecting 141. So that's a good indication that we might continue up after this if we stay there. And let's just see something. Oops. Delete. Yeah, rejecting that golden zone also. All right. Buy if candle close bullish. Yes. Yes. Especially that now it's 9:30. We broke previous high. Here we go, 9:30. Okay. So now I think we have a good opportunity to retest that high. We got a support form. We rejected 141. Makes sense now that we're going to continue up. Let's take a look at H1. H1 is not closed yet. So that's the only thing I like when H1 is closed and confirm a support or resistance. That is so much better, but you know, it is what it is. H4 created that support and it would make sense we fill this wick and we continue up. So yeah, so I think we're gonna be able to take a buy around here. So let's take a look where the stop's gonna be. Stop is gonna be Ooh, that's a pretty big stop here. So, but since we're using percentage, it doesn't really matter because it's gonna adjust, right? So I'm gonna take a buy here. And if we retrace down, I'm gonna take one more position. And let's slow it down a little bit if we want to be able to enter. I like when price start going down and after that push up. I don't like the opposite. Possible wick fill, yes, on H4, definitely. And yeah. So that's going to be a quick in and out. Because I don't expect to go very, very much higher here. So here. Just gonna adjust the stop here. There we go. Yeah, I just did. I just took the other position. So I'm going to fast forward now a little bit because I want to move to the next day. Oh man. Come on, GJ. Stop playing with me. But the good thing is we broke previous high already, respected previous low. So H1 though is scary. H1 actually broke previous low. Oh, I don't like H1 now right now. So H1, wow, we're ranging now. I don't like that. We are ranging. So this close as a doji on H1. 30-minute close bearish. Yeah, you know what? I don't like that. I don't like it at all. So I close one position to reduce my risk because at this point, I mean, we're ranging and we don't know what price is going to do. Yeah, right now I'm out. Ooh, that's a hard beginning of the week. That's a hard beginning of the week. So you see, I was risking a 2 more %, and we actually lost only 0.70. So that's what you call risk management. So now let's move to the next day. Yeah, don't get married to your trade, guys. I mean, if the idea is not playing out, just it's not playing out. Guys, remember one thing. You guys, we need to lose to be able to make money, you know? So at one point, I mean, it's impossible that a trader only wins. And if a trader or influencer or mentor that you follow only post wins, run the fuck out of way. You know, just run away from them because that's bullshit. That's impossible, you know. So it is what it is. So you see, after we exited, look at this. It pushed up. Oh man, big time. Man, oh man. It is what it is. But you know what? I wouldn't be stopped out because of this wick. So I guess the idea was still there though. The analysis made sense. And yeah, so it is what it is. Just take a look, a couple of questions here very quick. Stop with it first. Yes, correct. Yeah, just unfortunate price wick down first before the move. It was the 4-hour pullback. Yes, it stopped you out before it went up. Yep. The H1 not closing yet is a big sign. Yeah, definitely. H1, I love. When H1 close and come from support or resistance, man, it's so powerful. So powerful. So powerful. Okay, so now let's go take a look at the monthly. Monthly right now is printing bullish, but we are coming down as a bearish trend. Okay, so weekly, same thing. I mean, we were bearish. Now we just flipped bullish. Support was formed. Broker side close here. So this is the same week. Same week. This is the second day. So let's take a look on the daily. Donc pour les gens sur le daily, on a maintenant un bullish trend. So now on the daily, we got now our bullish trend. We created a new high right now. So I mean, let's see if we can come up and break those. If we break those daily high, man, we're going to be rocketing. It's going to be rocket fuel. But you see how yesterday closed as a very, very small doji here. So, I mean, let's do this. Yeah. So very small doji here. And doji, I consider them as actually, it's not a doji. Oh, no, yeah, here. So yes, this is a doji. So we create a resistance here on a daily. So technically, we should continue down based on the daily, right? So we should come down a little bit before going back up. So I think the next couple of days should be bearish at the end of the day. We broke previous low already. Yeah, makes sense. H4. All right, so let's adjust our zone here now. So we got this, got this. You see how those zones fit with those quarter points? It's crazy. Beautiful, beautiful. So H1. Oh, H1. For people that loves double bottom, we got an example here of double bottom. So this zone makes sense, yes. This zone makes sense. This zone makes sense on H1 also. All right, that's perfect. All right, 30 minutes. This zone also makes sense. Just gonna put it maybe a little smaller. Yeah. And this makes sense also. Yeah. Okay, everything makes sense here. All right, so now let's see what's gonna happen. Now it's 5 a.m. Eastern. I think that if we break and close above this zone, I mean, we're gonna have a good buy, but we got this zone here though that we need to be very, very careful. All right. Let's see what's gonna happen. Play. All right. Volume come in later. Yes. All right, so now let's see. We are at 5 a.m. Whoa, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. If we can close above this, we can have fun. Yes, we can have fun. All right. But look like it's not closing above. We still have 10 minutes left. So let's fast forward a little bit. If we reject, yes, if we reject, we can have a sell too, because I mean, we have a pretty good range here. We have like a 60 pip range because this zone, I left it here just for an indication. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. So this, okay, so hold on, wait a minute. The 30-minute just closed, but I want to explain something. So I left this zone here just for indication, right? But technically, if we look at the most previous price action, this is clean traffic, right? So technically, we have like clean traffic, and that should be like we have like almost 60 pips. And to this zone, we have a 30 pips. So I think if we reject this, whoops. Oh, goodness. So if we reject this, this is fuel to coming back down, I guess. So, so we'll see. Taking a look at 30 minutes. 30 minutes just closed bearish. No, it's this one. Hold on, wait a minute. Move. Okay, so it's not closed yet. It's closing in 13 minutes. Yes, if this one closed like this right now, it's going to be beautiful. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So on H1, this is a doji, okay, rejecting this level. So right now on H1, this is a write-off candle for me. But based on 30 minutes, this is a nice bearish engulfing, broke previous low, respected previous high, makes sense to continue down, right? So, I mean, and stop. The only thing though that we keep in mind is this level here, the 250 level. I mean, we got to keep this in mind. But looking at this, stop is like, let's say 13 pips. So 13 pips. I'm going to take an entry here. And again, if we retrace up a little bit, I'm going to take a second entry. I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Because I mean, if we look at H1, H1 was mostly bearish, right? Came back up, rejecting this. H4 is bearish. We need a retracement up to continue our move down. So yeah, I think it makes sense. Made sense. Same thing with daily. Daily was trending bearish. We need a retracement back up and to come back down. So yeah, I think it would make sense. I think we need to form support and then break it. That's a 10% trade to me. 10%. Woohoo. Virginie, 10%. Ouh. Who's Virginie? Virginie, t'es sur notre groupe, Virginie? Ou c'est le compte à quelqu'un d'autre, ça? Surtout s'il l'appelle le stash trade. C'est quelqu'un du Discord, ça. Huh. Ah, c'est Marc. Ah, ça te fait bien, Virginie, je trouve. C'est très, très sexy. Très sexy. Okay, so let's do it. Let's get this here. All right. So if we come back up a little bit, I'm going to take another entry, but it looks like it's pushing down now. So doesn't look like it's going to give me the opportunity to take in a second entry. So that's why I always take an entry at the opening of the candle, because you never know if price going to come back up and give you the opportunity to do it. So there we go. So now getting into 8 pips profit. At 10 pips, I'm going to secure position. Now, if your price comes back to my entry, I don't really like it, especially after being 8 pips in profit. So again, I took my trade based on the 30 minutes. So I'm going to wait to see what's gonna 30 minutes going to do, right? So, and the reason why I do that, it's because too many times I was closing early and price came back to my direction and just like pissed me off, you know. So we got 9 pips profit right now. We got 1 minute left into this candle. Okay, so closed bearish at 9.5 pips. We're missing 0.5 pips for our TP to be hit. Partial TPs. There we go. So we got it. All right, so I'm going to place my stop at break even. I'm gonna close 75%, and we're gonna let the rest run. So I think that was a pretty good trade. Yeah, pretty good trade. It's too bad we didn't have the opportunity to get a second and a third entry on that one, but it is what it is. You know, it's a win. So it's a pretty good win.
Gotcha. How do you deal with that? I've found myself making this mistake a lot of times this week. Actually, I could have had so many profits because of this. So like price moves in my direction, and as it comes back, the same thing you just said. Price moved 8 pips in my direction. If it comes against me, you're not sure if you still want to be in that trade, right? So what I've been doing lately, I've placing my stop loss to my entry, and I just keep getting stopped out. Like,
Yes, I
what
did
other way
that.
could I look? Maybe just close half as it crosses my, or maybe in the situation, if the candles flip bullish, maybe I could just close half.
Yeah, that's a good question. And if you guys read my journal, at one point I was using auto BE, okay, on Magic Key. Auto BE is a line that you place, and as soon as price hit it, put your stop at break even, right? So I was doing that at 6 pips, okay. I tried that at 6 pips for a while, but every time was getting stopped, you know, just like I wouldn't stop at break even. After that, I moved it to 8 pips. It's a little bit better, but I don't use it. I don't use it all the time. The only reason why you use that and why you try to close it early like this, it's when you don't have 100% confidence into your trade, you know, and that will take times. But at one point, you're going to be confident and you'll be like, you know what? I took, and that's what I've been saying for a while now. I took my trade based on the 30-minute. Let me see how that 30 minutes going to play out
Close.
before I
You
do
wait at least for the
anything.
candle close, right?
Yes. So I'm
Okay.
going to be waiting. And if you're a little nervous, yes, close 50%, you know, reduce
Mhm.
your risk. And it all goes on how you're going to feel. And if you're stressed, man, close half, you know, close half. Don't play with it, close half, and it's going to reverse into your direction and you'll be happy, right?
Yeah, but
But
always again how the trade plays out, right? Don't.
yes,
Yeah. Okay.
yes. So mostly now I try to, because if I would have hacked on the 15 minutes based on, look, broke previous high, I mean, I would have closed that trade, you know, in minus probably 8 pips or 2 pips. So I don't know. I can no, sorry, my line's here. So probably minus 3 pips
Yeah,
or
but
something.
that's exactly what I've been doing this whole week. Like such
Yep.
good trades and everything I break even.
Yep, exactly. So that's why now I'm being more patient, but I'm still managing my risk, you know. But
Mhm.
um, where's my chart go?
Yeah, I'll be working on that.
So yeah.
Gotta hold them.
So let's see where that runner can go. Uh, so I mean, if we close under the, oh wow, that's beautiful. So that runner is going to do the job, man. So now we should come back to close to 141, and around that I'm going to be closing another 50%. You know, there we go, and I will consider that as a full TP. So I'm going to be closing another 50%. And yeah, that runner went to 20-ish pip profit. So that's pretty good. So now we start to reject 141, right? So
Stop loss above previous 30-minute.
yes, correct. I was just about to do that. So trading my stop. How about adding another position once 30-minute close bearish? Nah, I don't tend to do this because I'm just adding more risk to my trade, right? I just got a winning trade. So I'm like, no, I'm taking one or two, sometimes 3 trade a day max. So, and I mean, at this point to enter, you need a retest, you know, you need a resistance being formed. I don't know if price going to be rejecting this 141 coming back up again, you know. So now this 30-minute just closed. Oh, it flipped bearish at the last second. I was just about to say if this Candle close bullish, I'm going to be exiting that trade. But now I'm just going to let it run. Yeah, what is the H1? Yeah, H1 closed Meiji. So you see, this doji was a write-off candle. So now we just got our H1 resistant form. So I mean, there's no sell at this point because you're right at the previous resistance, which is, well, this one is clean traffic, right? But this is a 141 level. It's a very, very strong psychological level. So that's why I exit most of my trade around here, you know. So let's see, this one on 30 minutes is closing in 1 second. Okay, here we go. So now, I mean, we broke previous high, broke previous low. So price probably is going to start ranging at this point. You know what? I'm going to be exiting. Let's see if we can get to 25 pips, and I'm going to be exiting. We got 24.8, so exit. All right, so this trade is done. Perfect. Thank you very much. The runner did good. And yeah, that's it. Move to the next day. Oh, that was a good thing. We exited, right? Good thing. So don't be greedy, guys. Don't be greedy. Greed is your worst enemy. So you see at this point, there's no buy, no sells. This is 9 a.m. now, 10. Woo, booyah. Okay. All right, so let's move to the next day. Why do you always trade GJ? Because I like GJ. I like the way it moves fast. The thing that I like also about GJ is there's no US. I hate USD pair, basically, you know. I hate USD pair, and the reason why it's because, I mean, if Trump farts the wrong way, your trading analysis goes to the toilet, you know. It's just like, so I hate that. I really, really hate that. Of course, with GJ, sometimes we got Brexit that can destroy our analysis, like we had this week. If you look at the recap we had, but that happened less time than when Trump does something, or any political news that happened with the USD. I mean, it's just like pain in the butt, right? So, beautiful. Okay, so beautiful trade, very good setup. 1 hour write-off. Yes. Why do you always trade GG? We answered that. That was a retest. Yes, I love the simulation session. It helps a lot. Thank you. Very appreciate. USD is easily manipulated a lot. Yes, correct. Yeah, and that's the reason why. Okay, so now we are Wednesday. It is, we're printing bullish right now, this monthly candle, but don't forget we are in a trendish, in a bearish trend. Sont où tous mes francophones? Il me semble que j'ai pas beaucoup de questions en français. I see it. Okay, c'est bon. Okay,
Yo, Sacha.
Yes.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I have a question, man. Like, I have a problem. I'm feeling that problem from a long time. Like, when I open a trade, and as soon as I'm in profit, like 8-9 pips, and man, I don't know what stops me, but I have to close my trade right way. You know what I mean?
So you said when your trade's at 9 pips, it reversed on you?
Like 8. No. When I'm in profit, like 8-9 pips, man, I can't hold it anymore. I don't know what stops me to do that, but I have to close it right way because, you know, like there's so much fear inside me because it's gonna reverse or this and that. I don't know, man, what's going on, but I can't hold it for longer. See, the thing is, like, I'm having a FPMO challenge, 100K, and the problem I'm having, man, I'm up 2%, and this is my last week. This week is gonna be my last week.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, you want to make sure, and this is the thing that helped me a lot. Okay, because you know when you place your partial TPs with that, I place it at 10 pips. So it automatically place my line there, and I don't touch it after that. You know, I don't touch it. As soon as it hit my line, close automatically 80% my trade, and put my stuff at break even. So if I close early, it's just because you don't trust your analysis 100%.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. You know
But
what? Like
that,
whenever I open the trade, my analyses are good. Like
yeah, and that
I
will
feel
take
that thing
time.
from last 2 weeks.
Yeah, that
It
will
takes
take
time.
time. It took me a while before being comfortable doing so.
Yeah.
Took me a long time, to be honest. So
Like
it all
always,
take
I
time.
watch my trade. Whenever I close my trade, after that I watch my trade. Like it always go man plus 20 pips. Always, like most of the times I would say.
Yeah, yeah. We all that happened to us. Just like it
Like
happened
that's
to
the problem.
everyone.
That's why
But
I'm not passing my FTMO. Like if I was that good to hold that trade, man, I would have passed my FTMO so far.
yeah,
I don't know what to do.
but you know what? It's just time. Just give yourself times. Give yourself time to be more confident, and it will come. It will come. You're gonna hold those trade, and you know what? You're gonna be good. And if you're having problem at 9 pips, don't close it all. Close 50%, close 75%, close 80%, and let the runner run.
Yeah, you know what, man? Like I most of the times I close like more than 95%. Like if I'm trading with one lot, right? I would close 1.90, I just
Yeah,
left 0.10 running. And it always runs more than 20 pips,
yeah, yeah. Of course, man. Of course. So yeah, give yourself time. So we'll go back to this because we got 20 minutes left before the Formula One race, and I don't want to miss that. I mean,
Yeah, man. One last thing, man. One thing I really appreciate, man. You and Raja, man. You guys are really amazing, bro. I don't have words for you, man. You improved my trading from 0 to 100, bro.
thank you,
All the credit you both guys have, man.
thank you very much. Yeah, so we're trying to
God
do.
bless you, brothers. God bless you, man. I'm like
Thank,
I have no words, buddy. I have
thank
no
you.
words.
Thank you so much. We're trying to do our best to help the community, right? So, and I'm very happy it can help. So that's why I'm doing this. I mean, I get some very positive message in my DMs on Instagram, and that's what gets me going. Just like I like the fact I can help people. I've been like that in different businesses I did in the past. I always want to try to help people. So all right, so let's get back to this. And thank you again. So this is the weekly. So basically, again, I mean, we broke previous high. We are in the middle of the week right now. So technically, I mean, this week should continue bullish, right? Daily right now, I mean, daily broke previous high. I mean, yeah, respective previous. Yeah, we're good. Daily makes sense. We are continue moving up. Looking at H4. Looking at H4 right now, I mean, we just destroyed that resistance, that previous resistance. And you see for people that like double bottom, we had this one on H1. And when you took your entry here, for your swing traders, I mean, this trade is in big profit. And again, guys, everything I'm telling about price action, it's not only for scalping. You can use it for swing trade. You just got to use the higher time frame. That's it. But it's all the same, right? So yeah. So this is good. This is good. This level is good also. All right. So let's clone those. Let's go. Oh, we were on H4. Sorry, guys. So this is H1. So that's looking at H1 right now. We're good. Create support. We tap into this previous resistance. So if we take a look on the left, god damn, it's far right here, So we are tapping right in there. So this is, oh yeah, okay. Look at this again. Boom, right on the dot. And 142 right here. All right. Let's put something here at 750. There we go. Let's clone this. All right, perfect. So this is H1. Let's take a look at 30 minutes. So 30-minute. Let's do this zone a little better. Man, if you guys are drawing on MT4, you guys are my hero, man, because this is so horrible. Man, you know what? F you.
Hey, Sasha, can I say something quick?
Sure.
Can you like copy and paste it? You see, after you draw the triangle, just copy it and maybe paste it and probably get a full triangle. So instead of like drawing again, probably easier to just...
Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Thanks. All right, so now it's 5 a.m. Eastern. Right now, I mean, there's nothing we can do. You know, it's 5 a.m. Technically, I get to the chart now. I'm start drawing my chart. So I'm not going to do the same mistake as earlier, like taking a trade at 5, because technically it's impossible. You know, it's just like it's impossible for me because I wake up at 5 and I'm on the chart at 5:05 or 5:10, 5:10. So the earliest trade I can take, it's probably like at 5:30. So now we need to wait. What's going to happen here? We need to see if we can break and close above this zone. We're going to be looking for continuation. If we form resistance here, we probably can take a quick in and out counter trend sell, but we'll see. So let's fast forward this a little bit. Sasha, how long did you did it take you to come at this level now? Probably like 2 years. Cut back on your lot size. Oh, maybe it was referring to something else. Would be amazing if we could use soft forex on TradingView. Yeah, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Sasha, do you see GJ as better for trend and breakout trading or trading retest from zone to zone? I don't think it's better than any other pair at this point for that kind of, you know, strategy. For me, like when I look at EJ, I just find that EJ moves so slow, and it's okay for people. But me, I'm a really impatient guy. I'm really hyperactive guy. So I mean, I hate to wait, you know, just like, and that's the thing I had to work the most on myself. It's being patient, and lately I think I'm doing pretty decent on that. Yes, man. TradingView will have a, so you busy. So you're busy with GJ for 3 years now. GJ, I've been trading GJ for the past year. Yes. Yeah, for the past year, GJ was my instrument. So we got this resistance now, but I mean, for counter trend, I will wait for H1 to create resistance, you know. So yeah, we need to be patient here. And it can work. Like I said, you got to be okay with missing move. When you get okay with missing movement, everything will change. Everything will change in your trading style, in your trading results. Man, FOMO, greed are your two worst enemy. I mean, FOMO, greed, and over leveraging, that trio, man, trust me, it's not a Big Mac trio. It's not cool. It's not good. It's just like, it's the worst trio ever, man. Look, I mean, so, I mean, people gotta sell maybe like on the 15-minute, based on the 15-minute, because it broke previous high, previous low, and now they just like, it's ranging, you know, so that's why you need to be patient. All right, we got 10 minutes left before the Formula One race. And hopefully that kid, man, George Russell, put on a good show. It's going to be exciting, man. I can't wait. I'm like a kid right now.
Hey Sasha, just a quick question.
Yeah.
You see the way after the bearish 30-minute close, couldn't we have entered the impulse at entry like or buy as we break the high?
Yes and no. For me, it's a no. The reason why, it's because of the timing. It's too early. It's 6 a.m. You know,
Okay.
there's not a ton of volume in there. So for me, I like when we are in a volume timing period. You know, so impulse works best at those time and when it's trending. Right now, it's trending pretty decent. So yes, impulse will work good usually, but I prefer missing the move, to be honest. For me, it's too risky. 142,500 is a strong key level. So I want to see a break and close above before entering a buy.
Okay.
But the idea is not stupid. The idea makes sense, you know. The
Yeah.
idea makes sense, but it goes against my rules, you know. So
Okay.
my personal rules. So you, like I said, you got to be okay with missing move, you know.
Yeah.
So, and if you took the entry on the break of this high, I mean, probably got like a couple pips in profit already.
I meant the break of the bearish high.
Yeah, this one, right?
No, on the bearish candle, the red one.
Oh,
On
this
the
one. Oh,
yeah.
yeah. No, this would be a big no-no. The reason why, and I'm not saying it cannot work, because as you see, it worked. Okay,
Yeah.
but the reason why is if you buy here, you are right at a resistance. There's too
Okay.
many chance that it's gonna be coming back to your face. Too many chance, because you got only like couple pips. You know, let's say here to here, you got 4 pips before resistance. So this is
Okay.
way too tight, way too tight. But again, I'm not saying it will not work, but the chance are against you. You know, the odds are against you.
Okay.
So that's beautiful, because you know what? If we got a big push like this early at 6, that's amazing, because we're gonna have time to come back down, create support here, and take a nice buy. So that's amazing. So that's why when you miss a move like this, there's 2 things. Okay, first you go check how you can catch this move. Okay, and second, you're gonna understand that's gonna create clean traffic for your next move. So that's okay, missing move. It's okay. Okay, looking at this now. So technically, I mean, we broke and closed above 750. So technically, we should visit the next QP, which is right here. And let's see if we have a zone also in this. Let's go on H1. Oops, I need to clone this. Yes, all right. Yeah, we had a fake out here and come back down. Okay. All right, all right. Excellent. So this is 6:30 a.m. closing full bullish. And now there's no buy, no sales. I mean, right now, people, if you get into a buy right here, it's trying to buy the high, you know. So we got to be patient, wait for support to be formed to continuation, you know. And again, if it continue pushing up, GJ will do it, you know. Just GJ can be it. GJ, man, GJ is crazy. GJ is like a pear on steroids. So when it start moving, it just like don't give you the retest. So that's why impulse entry will be very it's going to be a very good tool to have in your toolbox, because there's sometimes you cannot wait for support to be formed. Because when GG breaks, sometimes it just break and it keeps on going and going and going, you know. Look at this. So it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, GG is very volatile. Yes, correct. So now it's 7 a.m. in 2, 1, 7 a.m. All right, so 7 a.m. still bullish, print bullish. I think now it's going to be beautiful if we create a resistance here. So that's going to be the new high. So we'll see. Let's fast forward. Whoa, 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 not that much. Whoa. Let's fast forward a little bit because I got 5 minutes left. Oui. Why is this? Even my girlfriend come knock on my door and say, "Hey, don't remember we got 5 minutes left before the race." So she became a real fan. She became a real fan. So all right, so we got this new high. Where do you watch it? I bought the subscription on Formula One, so I can watch it. But I think any TSN Sports or any sports TV channel should have Formula One technically. But I don't have cable at home. I don't watch TV, so I think TV is a waste of time. So I decided to cancel cable a couple years ago.
You're right, Sasha.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm watching TV, I'm not analyzing my trade. I'm not doing something that's going to be profitable for me, you know? So the only time I watch TV, it's going to be Netflix, like around like 10 p.m., 9 p.m. But except that, man, I don't need cable. So, all right. So now let's take a look at this H1 form resistance. Okay. So now what I want to do is that can be a little risky, but it's 8 a.m. So let's say that the price, that's H1, right? Price came up and start breaking the low. I'm going to take an impulse sell. It's going to be a quick counter trend one, but that's something that can work, especially that it's 8 a.m. But if we create a support now on H1, I'm going to be looking for a buy from continuation. So I got two options here. So since it's going to be my last trade of the simulation, we're going to go a little crazy. So let's slow this down a little bit. Let's go. Yeah, we're going to go over leveraging like crazy. I'm going to ruin the account. All right, let's go. So 15-minute closed. 15-minute closed. Bullish right at this zone. So we'll see. 30 minutes not closed yet. I mean, if we create support here, we're going to be able to take an entry on the next one. So that's going to be good. But the stop might be big. So we'll take a look at if we can place our stop under the 15. So we got 5 minutes left into this candle. So closing in 3, 2, 1, and close. All right. All right. So that looks good. We got a nice, oh, it's not closed yet on H1, right? It's not closed on H1. I don't like it. I don't like it. You know what? It's 8:30 though. Yeah, so 8:30 will make sense though. If it was not 8:30, I would not take this trade. So we got this support form. I mean, big engulfing bullish. So let's see where our stop is. 20 pips. We don't have any wick to the bottom, so that means there's no range to come down. So 20 pips. If we look on the 15 minutes, I mean, more aggressive stop can be like 10. So you know what? I'm going to place a fixed stop at 15 pips. So sometimes I do that when my my stop are too big. So I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna use a 15 pip stop. We're gonna do buy, and if we get a retracement down, man, we're gonna go full margin. There we go. Let's buy. Let's buy. And again, never do this at home. This is just for fun because this is the last one. And yes, oh man, I need to open my race at the same time that this race goes on. And after that, I'm gonna be savage. I'm gonna be closing super fast this simulation because whoa, look at this.
It looks very scary when you go full
It
margin
is.
and
It is
price
scary.
go against you.
Ooh, it went up and ooh, look at this.
That's exactly why I said not to enter on buys in here, because 1
Yeah.
hour closed.
Oh, you're
very-
trying to buy the high, right? And that's a very good example on
Yeah.
something
We
not to.
waited for the pullback and then the break of the high to be safer.
So, I mean, we got 10 pips, I think, on one position. Because I was not watching it because I'm trying to open my Formula One app right now. But I'm pretty sure we went to 10 pips on one position. So let's fast forward a little bit. There we go. You see, we got our 10 pips. So I'm gonna break even, close partials, and that's it.
Damn, she just got a lot of volume that day. Holy.
Here we go. Come on, baby. Yeah.
It was worth it. Still flying.
Yeah. See, the analysis made sense. Trust the analysis, right? So that's why I didn't close it, even if it was a little scary. And you know what? I think we can exit this. And yeah. There we go. So, I mean, I can leave it run, but now we need to end this simulation. So hopefully you guys learned. Hopefully it was good for you. And you see, I think we did pretty good. I think we learned a lot. I think we had a couple of good examples of different setups. So again, don't overtrade. Be very patient, guys. And don't forget, man, everything takes times. Just give yourself times. All right. So thank you very much, guys. Have a
Thank
good
you, Sasha.
weekend. All right, take care.
Thanks, mate.
Bye-bye.
All right, thank you, Mom.